guys, Tiptoe Happiness. So welcome back to our world building. Today we are staying in the same neighborhood that I've created because we've previously done the newbies and the trailer park with the Broke family, and across the street from the trailer park, which they're very unhappy with, live the Burbs. If you don't remember, John Burb was in The Sims 1 Unleashed because he had like a golden retriever. Oh, I didn't make their golden retriever. That will be added before we do anything else. They must have a golden retriever. Anyway, John Burb was in The Sims 2. I believe they were in the bin. So he married Daniel Pleasant's sister, Jennifer. And they look totally different. Daniel's like kind of paler skin, red hair. And then Jennifer's very darker skin, black curly hair, just gorgeous. I have always loved this family. And I always played them because John is very, average John. Like, there's nothing really special about him. He's the type that he's gonna walk down the street and you're not really gonna notice him. He's just an average dude. I feel like in my mind, him and Jennifer always got married like when they were really young. Like in my head, they got married right out of high school. They were high school sweethearts. He was probably on the football team. She was a cheerleader. And they were just like, match made in heaven. Ah! But anyway, so I always loved it. But I also, full disclosure, I always had them get a divorce. Because I always felt like she outgrew him in a way, like they got married too young. And while he would just forever love and adore her, she not so much. His hair was, I totally didn't even talk about making him either, but now we're on to Jennifer. I've got her in the stylist career because that's kind of what she was focused in. Like I couldn't figure out what her third trait would be. I was really confused. I didn't know what to do. She's always very self-assured, ambitious in my head, and I'm doing her a little bit self-absorbed. She wants to make a big name for herself. She wants to be somebody. She wants to be like, her name is going to go down in the history books of the greatest of all time in the stylist career, because that's what I've put her in. But I have just always considered her to be one of the most beautiful Sims, so I really wanted to make her really stand out. But at the same time, she was always dressed in kind of brown and blacks, neutral colors in The Sims 2. So I kind of kept with that theme with her, but in a way it's like, okay, I don't want to bring this up because I know a lot of people hate her, but kind of like Kim Kardashian, she wears a lot of neutrals and it just makes her really stand out. So to me, that's kind of what I was going for with Jennifer Burb, was a little more, she's so beautiful, she's so gorgeous, and her clothes are very muted and just, just subtle in a way while being really classy and amazing. Yet that doesn't necessarily say that her, as a stylist, that she's going to style her people that way, but for her, that's kind of her jam. I actually read one time, someone talking about like how to style yourself and all this stuff, and they were like, you need to pick a theme for yourself. So like this one girl in particular, she loved pastels, so her entire closet was pastels. Me, I guess I'm borderline goth because my whole closet's like black. So I do have a lot of floral prints. I don't know, I'm really into florals the past few years. I don't know why. But anyway, Jennifer, I just feel like she's so gorgeous, and as always, no custom content. So trying to make someone have beautiful makeup when you're doing no custom content, it's a trouble, baby. It's a struggle. It's a bad struggle. Anyway, they have a little girl named Lucy, so of course I had to do the randomizer to find what I wanted her to look like, and I think I kind of did her more. I think she was a good mix. I think that's a good mix. I think I edited her just a little bit to make her just a little bit more just how I wanted her to be when she grows up. But she is a child, and I always had her just like really cutesy and social butterfly and just adorable. Why did I go? Oh, I was changing her skin. I wanted her skin to be kind of a little lighter than her mama's, I think, but a lot darker than her dad's. I wanted her to have that. Now, Lucy in The Sims 2 had a bow, ponytail and a bow. I'm not sure if I keep her in this because sometimes I was just like, I don't know, it's purple. And she was always in yellow. Like that was her jam. So kind of, when I'm building Sims in mass quantity, I always keep with a color theme because it's so freaking hard to do 100 different things. And if I keep with a color theme, it actually helps me use clothes that I sometimes wouldn't use, or I would overlook, or I would just reuse the same colors over and over and over. So I don't know, it kind of helps me. But I love that. I thought that outfit was so cute. And it's perfect for a little stylist in the making, I like it. I like it. I don't think I did any extra pictures of them at the end because this video is really long because it took me forever to build this house. Now, I'm going to show this picture now. This is a picture of what I'm doing. I wanted to, any house I'm building mostly in this Willow Creek area, which I'm recreating Pleasant View basically, I am using houses from The Sims 2. So this house was just an empty house, and it was the one I always moved them into when I think I had that other one slower, I don't know. Anyway, this is the house I always moved them into. It was 2-bedroom, 1 bath. It was just perfect. This made me miss 2-story windows. I totally forgot about 2-story windows until I was building this, and I was like, oh my god, 2-story windows. But of course, as you know, when I'm rebuilding these lots, I'm reimagining them for the updated world. I'm not trying to make it exactly the same. I'm just trying to make it what I think looks good because it's great if you want to rebuild Sims houses from previous games exactly as they were created. They're freaking ugly, and I don't want ugly in my neighborhood. So, there's people that say this isn't right. If you're going to rebuild it, you need to rebuild it exactly. Whatever. No, you have to update and make it better. Because who moves into a Max's created house and doesn't update it? So, But this is where I struggled because this was a 2-story window right here in Sims 2. And so I wanted something that was a little flush with each other. Does that make sense? Like I wanted it to go together well. But that is really difficult. And it was slightly kind of borderline. This is what I like about this house because it was kind of borderline modern, but not really updated modern, kind of old school modern. So, this is not what I do. Please know that. I was just like, I don't know what to do with these windows. They're killing me. But I think I ended up going black. Oh, I deleted the whole house. Anyway, I think I just I've got it there. I went black. It took me so long, I don't even think I filmed it. 'Cause I was sitting here for like over half an hour going, what do I do? Nothing fits. But also, if you look at the house in Sims 2, I was trying to make it, the original floor plan I just did, I was trying to make it just like it was in the Sims 2, but I was like, that's not working. I don't like it. Whatever. We're doing what we want. So I rearranged it how I wanted it to be. So changed basically where Lucy's bedroom is and where the bathroom is. That is what I changed. I don't know. I was really happy with the house. I love the way it turned out. Now I put it on this lot specifically because I always had John be a gardener. That is his thing. He is a gardener. He's like a farmer John. And so that's how we've always done it. So I had to have a big lot where I could do a greenhouse. And I feel like with seasons, like you really have to have a greenhouse now if you want to be any kind of farmer because, you can't grow hardly any, you have to do the seasonal things and it's just confusing and it's aggravating and I want it to be easier. Actually, this kitchen, you know what? I love this kitchen. I never use these doomajiggies, but I loved it. Oh, now I'm just like, oh yeah, let's, oh, I forgot to film this. So I'm like, let's pretend I filmed that. I made this little greenhouse, and connected to the greenhouse is an office for her, a studio for her to do her stylist career. So there will be some objects in there, I believe, from the stylist career that you will see because she needed her own space. In my head, she really, really hates living where they're living right now. They're across from a trailer park, number one. Number two, they're next door to Don Lothario, which will be the next house, which you're kind of seeing right now. His little sunken area, which I love so much. Spoiler alert! He is the next house we're gonna do. But anyway, doing these totally out of order of how I built it. But so she doesn't like living next to him because he's got girls there all the time and it's inappropriate, and Lucy doesn't need to see that. Of course, in my head, Lucy's like fascinated by all these like models and stuff coming in and out, not only of her mom's place, because, you know, her mom is a stylist, so I'm sure she's got models and stuff coming over to do things, but then they're just hanging out next door in their underwear with Don and his jacuzzi and stuff. So yeah. But then across the street from them is the trailer park, and Jennifer's just like, this is horrible, I hate this. But I feel like she's kind of an up and oh, these are beautiful pictures I got off the gallery, by the way. It will not be custom content in your game. I wish I was gonna keep a note of where I got them from. They're just gorgeous. I think I actually looked up fashion or stylist hashtag, and they popped up. They're just really, really pretty, and I thought they were very fitting for her studio. I also felt like she needed a lot of mirrors in there, and I liked the way I did that, like the 2 mirrors in the corner. I thought that was really fun. But her office is a little bit bare bones, but I always feel like when you're doing an artist studio or something like this, I kind of like it to be a little more bare bones because, you know, they're the ones creating the art. So I don't want a lot of distractions around the lot, if that makes any sense. But, let's see. Oh yeah, I was doing like kind of little pergola kind of stuff. I wanted there to be a cute little entrance to her. Oh, my dog's barking. A cute little entrance to this. I wanted it to look a little more unique, I guess is the word I'm looking for. And I hate when you know what you're looking for and you're scrolling, and you can't find what you're looking for, and it's very aggravating. That is what I was looking for, those things. I absolutely love those things. I rarely use them, but I like them. And I was like, oh, it's a perfect opportunity. It makes it, you know, a little bit more private, looks a little bit better. But I don't know, in my mind, like, John's built that for her. He built her that studio. He's doing everything in his power to please his wife. But in the end, nothing is going to work because she wants more. She doesn't want to be a farmer's wife. She wants to be a city girl. She wants to live downtown in a high-rise apartment and, you know, be where the life is, the life of the city. And John just wants to be where the squirrels are. And she's just like, no, I don't. So I feel like she's a little more ambitious more than she loves him, which is pretty sad and dramatic, and I love it. It's just, okay. But I thought, you know, to make it a little more interesting, put little skylights in her studio. I thought that was pretty fun. I liked it. I also liked that I did all the black. I thought that ended up looking really good. So we have a lot of room. So, of course, we had to do a swimming pool. I feel like that's another thing that John put in for her. You know, everything he does with this house is about pleasing her and what can he do to make Jennifer happy, because, you know, he's struggling. He knows she's unhappy, and I feel like he knows that she's on the verge of wanting to leave, and he's just doing everything he can to show her, you know, I'm doing all I can to make life great for us. Please love me. Please keep our family together. But oh, we're frozen. We're not frozen, I don't think. There we go. I think I just paused and didn't notice that. Okay. So, of course, we have to have a nice grilling area for John because, you know, that's his jam, man. You know, he wants to be the dad out there grilling for the neighborhood, inviting the neighbors over. But, you know, Jennifer don't want the neighbors over because, you know, trailer park around behind her and Don Lothario beside her. She's just like, ugh, no. She wants to be where the socialites are, and that is not really what's happening around here. But anyway, putting a little privacy fence because that's a little community garden over there, so we needed things to be a little bit more private. So Jennifer has kind of a back little balcony for herself as well, though I don't think she appreciates that view. I think she's a little more like, staring at another garden. There's a garden beside me. Just, why? Why is this my life? But anyway, fixing up the little grill and everything for John so he can be the ultimate dad. Yeah. Out there grilling and chilling, grilling and chilling. And, you know, my thoughts are, what did you ever do with the Burbs, guys? Like, literally, tell me in the comments, what did you do with the Burbs? I want to know. And I also wonder, like, what would Lucy do? She's a little bit like her mom in a way, but I feel like she's a daddy's girl, too. Like, she's really close to her dad because he takes a lot of time with her. He takes her everywhere, anything she wants. Dad has time for her. Whereas I feel like Jennifer's a little more, you know, I've got stuff to do. Please leave me in silence and peace so that I can get some stuff done. So I feel like she kind of likes when they go out together because she can be alone, basically. So I kind of wonder, like, will Lucy go with her mom? Will she start resenting her? I feel like she would go with her mom. I don't think Jennifer would go without her. I mean, she loves her daughter, but at the same time, I don't know. I don't know, man. I just don't know. Oh, I guess I have most of the house decorated. You know, like I've said in a previous video, now that I am a new mom, I forget to hit the record button sometimes. And sometimes I think I hit it and I don't, because 9 times out of 10, I am building one-handed and I'm holding my child in my second arm. If you didn't know I had a second arm, I do. Haha. So I'm usually like holding my child and doing everything one-handed. So sometimes it's why I'm a little slower doing things, and also while there's like huge parts of the video that's missing. But I also feel like this house really focuses on the outdoors. This house is made for outdoor loving peoples, aka not Jennifer Burb. But yeah, I was confused about what to do here. I love the new planter boxes, and I was like, oh, I could use them, but I don't know. It just don't work. None of the colors worked. If we had a freaking color wheel, we might could do something, but no. And then I saw that, and I was like, yes! Like, he's got all the stuff in there, but that's like a little pinch it off quick herb garden, whereas I think the inside's more like as a gardener and people are coming in and buying fruits and vegetables, or he's selling them to the grocery stores, or, you know, some other kind of imaginative thing. But yeah, so also I just think those look really great, and I can never find a place for them, but I freaking love them and I want to use them in every build because it's just so pretty. They're just so pretty. And then I decided, no, I don't like that little thing. I should do a little semi-pergola type thing here. And I mean, you can tell this video is 30 minutes long. I've sped it up quite a bit. And it's taking so long to do things, and it's not even the inside. It's mostly focused on the outside because, yeah. Oh yeah, that's very annoying to have to do that. What is that pole right there? Oh, I think I just did that wall there just so it would let me do something. I don't think it would let me build without it. I hate the grid on. Thank you. Thank you to myself for turning the grid off. It looks so bad. But yeah, I really liked that. I thought that was really pretty. That's how that ends up looking. And then I thought, oh yeah, let's use our little cute dividers again because I never have a chance to use them. And I just really love the whole like tan and black together. I think it looks really great. Oh, don't you just love the free update with more lounge chairs? And it worked perfectly for this build because I just felt like that style worked really well with this build. So I was super pumped to have it. Yeah. Just kind of tilting them a bit just to give them a little more life. So it's not just, they're just sitting there. Yeah. And then these, oh God, was it so awesome to actually be able to downsize and upsize things? Ugh, it has changed my life while building. I mean, seriously, it's just changed my life. It's so awesome. I was kind of thinking with those, I don't think I saved that, yeah. But my kind of thought was, you know, Jennifer doesn't want to see I like what's about to happen here. I think it's about to happen in this video. I'm not sure. I wanted something in this area. I ended up using an object from Strangerville no, I don't think it's Strangerville. No, I don't think it is. I'm not sure where it's from, actually. The movie thing. As soon as I clicked it by accident, I was like, yes, that is so epic. That is going in the garden because it just looks awesome. Like, for no other reason than I just freaking loved how it looked. It just added this uniqueness to the greenhouse that I was like, yes, that's it. That's what I want. I love it. I couldn't really decide what I was doing with the rest of her stuff because I wanted to, that's what I was trying to say a while ago. I wanted to block the greenhouse, so even when she comes out on her little thing, she doesn't want to see the greenhouse because, no, she doesn't want to see him out there puttering around like some old fogey in the garden. No, thank you. She doesn't want that in her head. So, of course, we had to get a little something for little Lucy B to play in. So I made just like right kind of in the middle. I think I kind of dirty it up with a little dirt. Yep, there we go. So it's clearly that she's been playing there and it looks really cute, I thought. There's actually a lot of room to expand or do something else if you download this and if you want it in the front left part of the lot, because I didn't really want to overtake everything. I wanted them to have extra land. Like, that's always very important to, you know, farmer type people. You need land. So there's a lot of land to one day perhaps expand his greenhouse or, you know, do some things outside, grow a bigger orchard, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, I just purposely left all that blank. I didn't want to fill every single space on the lot. So I basically just kind of made that little fenced off green area as their little backyard green space. But the rest of the lot is going to remain empty. I think I put a tree up there. I think that's kind of what I do. Yeah, now just kind of decorating everything up to make it look a little bit better. I don't know. I love decorating the outside of houses. I don't like decorating the inside of houses. I get really frustrated, mainly because nothing freaking matches. So it just makes me angry. But there's also, when you download this house, it's going to say that there's custom content, but there is not. What I have discovered, thanks to Twitter, having a conversation with someone the other day, apparently because I have default skin and eye replacements, and I take pictures of my Sims, so there's pictures of Lucy, John, and Jennifer in the house, which you will see in the still pictures. Apparently when you use any kind of custom content in a photograph, it flags your lot as having custom content. Didn't know that. Found that out. It's really stupid. I don't like it, but it is what it is. So when you download most of my houses that I'm building for this whole world renovation, please remember to check the custom content button when you go to my TiptoeSims gallery. Because yeah, that's what things are getting flagged at, which is really lame, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, that's just life with The Sims. Oh yeah, as soon as I put those down, I was like, you know what? I like that. That looks a little more neat, a little more structured, which is, in my mind, that's kind of the balance of this house, was doing kind of neat structured for Jennifer, and then a little more, you know, old school for John. So try to just find that balance. I also like where this lot is because it has like a two-way, you know, entrance. You can come in from that side or the other side. So I really like that. I think in the end I'm going to put like a little air conditioning unit behind there. Oh, I guess I did that off camera. Oh, it's so weird. I don't usually build like this. My pre-motherhood, I never built so jankily. Like, it's just, I don't even know where things are anymore. I'm just like, what is happening? It's just, life is hard, man. Life is hard. Oh, you can tell I was watching Amazon as I was building, so I was lowering the volume just there, which is what I normally do. I always watch stuff as I build, which means I normally either get distracted by what's on the screen or I end up not actually watching. And then, like, Joey will come through and he'll be like, what are they doing? And I'm like, I don't know. I'm not watching it. And he's like, then why is it on? I'm like, noise. I need noise. So, yeah, that's how the house kind of, in the end, comes to. Because I think there's a little more to it. I think I go and doing some details right now. Just to kind of, I was watching Bones, by the way. When you saw that come up, I totally rewatched every season of Bones. I never watched the final season, so I decided I was just going to rewatch the whole series. That's kind of what I've been doing through this entire world building process, is rewatching Bones. I'm done now, though. It got me through Willow Creek. Oh yeah, I went back and added a little swing set right there. I was like, it needs a little more something right there. I thought about adding a slip and slide because that's fun, but like I said, there's room out front. So for parties and stuff, you can add some extra things around. Added the little holiday box in there so that you can set, that just didn't fit. I tried to put that little bird thing, it didn't fit. But, oh yeah, wind chimes. Oh, I just love the wind chimes. That's one of my favorite things from that pack, I think. Those wind chimes. I love them so much. Oh yeah, I wanted a little more modern mailbox because I just didn't. There we go. I think that's one I keep. Can't have the old janky one. So now I was just trying to fix the lighting situation. So I wanted, that's not the light I ended up keeping, but I wanted, because the ceiling's really high and vaulted and stuff, so I was trying to find a way to make that work. It took forever. Like, I couldn't figure out how I wanted it to, because that's like a 2-story area right there. So I was like, how am I going to make this work? But I ended up using those little hanging lights in a minute, you will see. But also the debug mode, those little poles right there are awesome if you need to make it look like something is hanging. I wanted to use that light so bad for some reason. I was really attached to that square light. Like, I was like, this is the one I'm using. And I wanted to get it just placed just so perfectly. And then I decided, you know what? I don't like that square light, which is wise of me because the square light looks stupid. What am I still doing? I'm still doing it. I'm still trying to make it work. I'm still trying to make it work. That's just, no. Make it stop. Make it stop. Make it stop. Oh, I was like, oh, I'm done. But I wasn't. I went back twice and rechecked this lot to make sure everything was good. Apparently, I was just staring at it, like going, I should have cut this out. I didn't realize this was in here. And I'm just like, I'm literally staring at that lot going, do I like this? I don't think I like this. Then I probably got distracted by something. And so now we have this just silence of the burbs. Silence of the burbs. Ooh. And that little dude that's like creepily standing outside our door. Leave, dude. We're not home. Okay. So I firmly decided that light looks stupid and we're going with this one because it just had a little more Jennifer flair to it, which I really liked. And I also like the fact that it's beautiful outside of the window. I think it looks really good. I was trying to get my height correct. That's so frustrating to figure out. Still not right. One more time. I think we're going to get it this time. Ooh, that should do it. That did it. And this is the house. I'm going to show you one more time with the Sims 2 inspiration for this house. Ba-doop. I think it turned out really well. I am really, really happy with it. So you can see the pictures of the family on the wall and oh, I love that kitchen. I love that kitchen. I don't know why, but I'm just really into that kitchen. And then their living room. Everything's kind of blue, beige, and brown. And then more pictures. The little family picture right there in the corner. Just so stinking cute. And the Lucy's bedroom with a picture of her mom and dad. And then these more pictures off the gallery. Like I said, it's not custom content. You see the pictures of the family on the side of the bed. But, I don't know. I'm really pleased with it. I love the Burbs. So I am so excited to play this family. I hope that you guys have enjoyed this. Oh, look how good that looks. I love it. I love it. Okay, that's just an overview of the lot. And we're going to go from the back view as well. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like the video, comment, subscribe, all that good things. Until next time, toodles!